Today I effed up by not closing my bedroom door while the electrician was in my home. This was not today, sorry. It was a few weeks ago. I had an outdoor electrical plug that had been on the fritz for a long time. If I had to guess, I'd say I neglected getting it fixed for a couple years, if not more. Then I decided that I wanted to fix it. So I hired an electrician to come to my house and replace the outlet. He showed up the next day, was very nice and understanding. Generally it wouldn't have required him to come into my home, but unfortunately I don't have the fuse box labeled, so I couldn't just go hit the switch. I have 3 cats however, and they like to hang out in my bedroom. I don't want to close the door to my bedroom because their food, water, and litter boxes are in the living room. The man went into the basement to get to the fuse box, and the doorway to my bedroom with the door wide open is right by the door to the basement. He had to try a few switches before getting the right one, and in retrospect I wish I asked him to help me get my fuse box labeled. That aside, he turned off the power in my bedroom at some point. But that wouldn't really do anything, right? Well, I found out that, no, that would actually do something. The guy finished up what he was doing outside, then went back downstairs to turn the power back on. When he came back into the living room, where I was, he had a grin on his face. I didn't think much of it. I paid for his service and he left. After that, I went into the basement to check that none of my cats went down there. As I passed my bedroom, I noticed my image LED light had turned on when the power got restarted. I thought it was neat. I checked the basement, then came back upstairs. This time I really looked into my room at the light. I was watching it change colors when I realized something. I was so used to it that I hadn't thought twice about where the light was placed. It was in a very dark room on top of a display case full of adult toys. I keep my room dark, so it was hard to see much, but it was obvious what was in the case even in the dim light. That would have been bad enough. Unfortunately, that was not all. I had dry my toys after cleaning them by putting them on top of the case. In front of the light was a large dragon dildo. And in front of that was a second larger dragon dildo. I understood why the electrician smiled at me the way he did. He saw. I gave him 5 stars online with 0 comment. TLDR, I hired an electrician to fix an outlet, and accidentally exposed him to my silicone sculpture collection. ETA, I'm a grown man in my 30s. No doubt he smiled over that, just another day at the office. Years ago, I used to work as setup installer as a side gig doing home theater setups and anything computer, audio, video related and consulting. Trust me, I've seen all kinds of stuff when you're in someone's home. Exactly. Why do people keep saying these kinds of things are fuck-ups? Pretty much any professional who gets paid to install stuff in private houses has seen way worse than what's posted on this sub. People keep posting things like today I effed up by leaving my sex toys out when my mother came home. Or today I effed up by not hiding my weed when the maintenance man came. Come on people. Unless you're a hoarder or hiding illegal narcotics or something, they don't care. Did these people forget they're on an international website with literally millions of users that have jobs involving in-home installations? On top of that, these stories usually have 0 consequences, Rule 5. We all just skipping over the fact that it's a display case of toys? Seems to me he benefited from the intended perhaps, right? They're on display. A ref equals a target equals underscore blank img height equals 200 src equals external preview. Red. It G60D6RZQHYMZVJPGGD72UFAON2KKMLA2F4PKCHUE. GIF? Width equals 358 and height equals 200 and S equals 0369BD5E0C67AE226A37A59E35B07B54E9F1E. Inch width equals 358 / as A. As someone who has worked in the trades going into homes for close to 2 decades, I can tell you, I don't care what kind of freaky shit you have in your house, as long as it's clean. If I don't have to wade through trash or work in a disgusting bathroom, it's a good day.